the Minnesota RØKKR will be facing off against the London Royal Ravens.
As mentioned, look, this is a really good barometer for us and everybody at home to get an idea of where these teams are at. Right now, though, in terms of where they're at on that side of the hard point, the London Royal Ravens are trying their hardest to get in, standing just about defending.
Yeah, at the moment, it does look like RØKKR have control. And this is something we've seen before, actually. London, not great at rotations, but much better at breaking. Already, players now starting to get in here. This is going to be the scrap time as teams are going to start thinking about this rotation as well. Nasty should be able to clean that last one up. And while the stun does go in front of him, Major Maniac's going to go for the challenge. And Nasty will take it down, says thank you very much for this scrap. And now we're off to the races on the rotation. The pressure coming in from RØKKR just a little bit. The whole hard point is just exploding with stuns every single place. But Nasty stays alive, tries to turn on Stanley. Not going to work out for them. Trey is actually going to have to get in the hill. He's picked the wrong corner. He's firing at a post. It's not good enough. And more of the RØKKR rock in. And Major Maniac getting 3 there to just take this little bit of time away from the Ravens.
Oh, it's all Major Maniac behind the desk. Eventually does find the 4th, but that's going to force RØKKR away the final 5 seconds. They will not be too disappointed.
And you can see the Ravens at the moment. Very, very tight game between these two, and you're going to ask yourself exactly when is that difference actually going to come in, because either of these two teams could take it from here. It's a big wipe from the Ravens, though. They try to get a little bit of time here, and you're never going to get an awful lot on this one.
Oh, they're napping a little bit when it does come down to P1. They get forced out, don't get the good spawns over towards P2, albeit they are inside of the hill right now. Not a good start to the second rotation of hills for the RØKKR, and there's another wipe. The London Royal Ravens slaying power very much coming to the forefront here. Very, very good start
coming into this turn.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, maybe a little bit later on the rotation, we've seen the London Royal Ravens stick a lot of numbers there to lock down that scrap time. It was very minimal, but looking at this rotation now, they need to get rid of Attach. He's a thorn in the side. They do just that. RØKKR are set up though. Major Maniac needs to go big here. He's got a minimum of 2 pushing him. He gets his head wiped off immediately. Gizmo down the outside. He's got 0 with him as well. There's the 3rd. There's the 4th. Standy left inside the hill. What can he do? Finds 1. Can he find the 2nd as well? Not quite. Ravens get the close spawn. RØKKR not far away, but the Royal Ravens do the damage again. It's the breaks time and time again. And Ravens constantly looking to get control of the back docks. They want to get control of that. They're going to try and set up a pinch 2 players staying alive in towards the trains. If they can find these kills, it's huge. There's 1 from Gizmo. Looking to just try and set up some sort of pinch. Looking at the spawns for the RØKKR. Where are they? Nowhere to be seen. It's a Major Maniac last alive. It's a beautifully, beautifully executed push from the London Royal Ravens. They're 20 points away.
Well, let's see if RØKKR can try and make the comeback here. Stanley already getting 1. Major Maniac getting a 2nd. Nasty having to dip out for his life. Trying to get it. Eventually will go down, and RØKKR do manage to clear the Ravens away from this. It's not going to be an awful lot of time for them, but at the moment, they need every single second they can get. Priest is going to... Yeah, it looks like this will be over any single second. Afro jumps in the hill, and that's the game. London Royal Ravens will walk away on this hard point and has the sniper out, and unfortunately, it has not gone well for him. That bomb is going down fast. Nasty will get that first blood. Can London convert this in any meaningful way with that bomb down, though?
Yeah, Trey's in support mode. Needs the SMGs to get going. Afro will find 1 at the pre-step. And they've just completely taken over the bomb site here. 1 inside from the side of Minnesota RØKKR, and there's the other one. Just needed those comms. Nasty guns, Major Maniac. Standy left all alone. Ooh. It's a very, very clean wipe from the London Royal Ravens. That will be 1-0.
With Afro.
Here we go, this big aggressive push. We've seen it against Optic. This time around, though, it is RØKKR who come off better. Standy will catch 2 of the players with their pants down, and this is a very quick round by the looks of things, unless Nasty can pull a rabbit out of the hat. Not going to happen this time around.
Oh, he's going to be calling this out. They're going to try and lock down Afro. Oh no, 0 and Afro, both brothers make
Oh my word!
Oh, Trey gets 2 snipes, and now Attach has to try and get all the way into this one. They're not going to let him near. Gizmo takes him down, and what I thought was a good setup for RØKKR falls apart.
Keep an eye on number 6. That's going to be Attach. He's right below 0. Standy going to have some support here as well. Not going to expect 0 in the corner. 2 kills straight off the rip. Make it a 3rd from Gizmo. Snaps in there, and Attach is left all on his lonesome once again. He's shouting around, looking around. Guys, where are you gone? You left me on my own once again. The bomb is going down to B. The Royal Ravens will find another first blood. It's a 4v3 retake. Going to have to come on through. 0 towards the back. We'll find 1 in pre-step. Shots in from Attach as well. Are they good enough? Not quite. 0 says, yeah, no need to take this one. Attach once again left in a 1v4.
It's kind of a weird one because he's never attached to any teammates to help him out because he's just constantly alone at the end of rounds, and all day he doesn't really have to do an awful lot.
Yeah, the RØKKR just sitting tight.
Yeah, they don't have to do an awful lot here to really move. Though Afro's going to get one, looking for the second one as well. Afro trying to make a hero play for this. Priest is just dipping and dodging. He's not going to let him do anything, and eventually he will go down. It's too little too late. Explode in a few seconds here. Attach about to push at the same time. He sees one. Trey coming through, but it's going to be a double champ. Oh, somehow Zero gets it. Gizmo gets another one. Nasty gets one as well. And it's a push from RØKKR, but it does nothing. And the Ravens celebrate from what was a pretty easy setup for them. I think Minnesota left that too long, Ton.
Not too sure if A will be locked in, but look at already over towards B. You've got Afro, the offense is there on two different sides. We're going to just try and get some control. I like this from Afro. Just gets out of the point, knows himself, not really collecting a lot here. Let's get a little bit more control.
He's going to try and make a move out. Already going to be taken down. Afro is in the area to try and do something. Gizmo's going to go down as well. This is great from Minnesota. They are stopping the Ravens from getting near B at all. And that's got to be frustrating because they now have to restack and rethink this to try and get some pressure on again. Gizmo's going to try and go around the back. Last time Minnesota were wise to this. However, they managed to get a few kills here. This is going to open it up. You can already see the pressure coming in. Gizmo.
Let's see this push towards the back. It needs to be big.
The trade opens up the back a little bit. You can see Gizmo's going to try and play his life. He needs his teammates to come through as well. Gizmo trying to take a long gunfight against Attach. I don't know where those bullets went. He will go down eventually, but the rest of Ravens swoop in. They are going to go down as well. Afro trying to make a play, but it is going to be Minnesota again to just knock the Ravens back on their heels, refusing to allow them to get in there with that pinch.
Our Ravens will clean them out, but RØKKR just seem a little bit more methodical in their attacking runs.
I was going to say they sounded a bit fired up. Realistically, there's a bit of passion coming in it. They knew they had the advantage there on A, and they were feeling themselves. Unfortunately, that has been shut down. Afro still alive here now on a 4-3, looking for that last player, spinning, burning, and down they go. And the London Royal Ravens are managing to hold off Minnesota this time. Feels like that last offensive round, Minnesota held off London. Shoes on the other foot.
Able to push them back. He will be the one flanking, but the rest of the team need to hold on strong Afro. This man's MP40 has got something different, and I swear to God, it was the 7 streak that I was just trying to iterate in my words once more, but I mean, make that 8 as he surely will find Attach.
The round is over.
If they're invested wisely, of course. Ravens, though, nothing too crazy about this, because we're keeping an eye on the flank inside of RØKKR. These first initial kills are so important this time around. Zero will find the one on the flank, will be expecting the second as well. He will not. Attach finds one, and now you see number 6 there, he's just a pain at the back, isn't he? Because the team are attacking over towards A, they're trying to lock it down, and he's the reason Minnesota RØKKR are going to be able to clear 3 of them out. So they'll probably concentrate their resources over towards A once more, just lock that one in, give yourself that extra minute, of course. 3 people over towards B for the RØKKR, make that 4. They've pretty much given up A now, and it's going to be up to the Ravens to have another go at B. And the thing is, I don't really love that streak, to be honest with you. You've got no information, you're not really that far up the map, you call it in, yeah, okay, you get the information, but nobody's quick enough to find their feet and get moving and use that information. But here we go, Afro from up the stairs, the opposite side finds one, can't find the second. Where's your pinch from the other side? Well, it's already dead as Standy finds one. This defense from the RØKKR is so solid every single time, and they're making it very difficult for the London Royal Ravens, but just keep an eye on Zero.
Nasty is now not really in a position to help them out either. London have done some damage, but it's not really going to be enough as Nasty guns that first player. And again, London have to set up and stack him. Minnesota holds strong.
Another glide bomb coming in. This one under Major Maniac. He'll be taken down to find the kill on the flank. So here you go. This is the setup. If they can find the kills from mid-church, it's going to come down to Nasty. He falls, though. The Ravens are inside the point. Can they lock this in? That's a big gunfight from Standy. Now all of a sudden it's a 2v4 on the point. Do well for if you're the Ravens to do much of this. They don't get the second tick either. They want that potential defense for, of course, the 5th round if we do get that. And that will help towards that. The RØKKR will be happy though with their defense once more. But
I think the big issue is this map for
it's very
that kind of push. Realistically, there are just so many places for people to duck into and hold various power positions. And Major Maniac already taken down Gizmo. Unfortunately, they will go down into that church, into Afro. You already see Attach is going to try and make a play here. The guns Gizmo, and that's opening up B. What it's actually doing though is allowing his teammates to get into A and have a pretty good time of it.
Doing well on these rotations. RØKKR in a good spot here. Attach has found a 3rd. Can he find a 4th as well? Going for the challenge as well onto Afro, and Attach has opened them up. Major Maniac advanced forward. Is this the attacking round for RØKKR?
Well, it looks like it. They've got bodies here. And Attach has fried his way into the B point as that second tick goes through. He's looking for Afro. He sees him as well, but he is going to be alone. Oh, Attach! Attach is doing everything he can, but he doesn't have the teammates ready to hold it down with him.
I mean,
And London are faltering.
They may have been cleaned out, but my goodness, they just cleaned out London once again. They know the damage is already done. They only need one more tick over towards B. It has to be big from Gizmo, who will find 2 attaches once again, just being an absolute pain on the bomb site or on the control side. Gizmo finds one back, standing inside the point. There's still a bit of ways to go, but Gizmo will clear it out once more.
RØKKR have time and lives on their hands, and Gizmo's going to go down as well. This could open it up for them. Afro's going to be stunned. He's going to go down at the same time. Minnesota now swinging into action. Nasty's going to try and find a player. Here he goes down, and that's a wipe. It's a complete wipe for them, and that's going to be only Trey left at the back. Somehow they managed to get back in this one. Afro frying as well, but Minnesota continuing to pile on the pressure. Can they hold this off for a few more seconds? No! Trey managed to make the hero play, gets in there, stops that tick. But still, it's London on the back foot. They only have 4 lives. Minnesota can win this on the next push if they can just win a couple of gunfights.
RØKKR have been so good in this round, Bryce.
They have, and it's all going to be on to 0. But unfortunately, it is all alone, and RØKKR are going to take the control away from them. They came alive there.
Towards the other side. Can they hold on to P1 for a significant amount of time, though?
Yeah, great double push there from the RØKKR. Now Gizmo trying to do something. Eventually switches to the pistol, not going to work out for it. And then Zero gets one with the pistol, jumps back around with the MP40. Going to be challenged again and says thank you very much. And that's another big wipe from the London Royal Ravens. You can see now, look at Afro. Looking for that rotation kill. Not going to get it, though. There's Nasty tries to back him up.
Opportunity here.
Well, you can see the pinch now coming in. They're going to try and put the pressure down. The first two kills something as well. Major Maniac trying to get out alive. Desperately bunny hopping out of this one. Major Maniac trying to hold the angle as well, and they have managed to rebuff the pressure. It's only going to be Nasty left alive, and he has to play his life. London are respawning up, but it's not going to be close enough to help him.
I like the push that came in from the Ravens there. Not able to really formulate into much. Really good hold from Major Maniac at the back, but let's see. How is this one going to break down? Zero finds the kill. You can see the spawns are going to come out towards the rooftops. Can Major Maniac stay alive? The answer is no, but here come the troops. Standing at core there for the trade. 13 seconds remaining.
They do. They will have the lead for this, but you can already see there's a lot of Royal Ravens in this area. They're going to try and take attaches, trying to take the gunfights. He finds one. Not able to find any more. Priester tries to back him up, but Afro says thank you for the 2-piece. And already he's trying to get another kill here. He knows where Major Maniac is. I don't think he knows Stanley's in that corner. He will do now as he takes down a 3rd player.
6 in a row.
At the moment, this is Afro's house. Unfortunately, Nasty takes him out of it.
Still, that room is locked down here, though. This is an important kill. Can Priester find it round the back onto Afro, and all of a sudden the pinch is set up, and this is the Priester we talked about before. Finds 2 around the back, doesn't quite find the 3rd in the middle, but Gizmo will surely be cleaned up, and that's all on Priester. 2 huge kills towards the back. RØKKR find their way in. 25 seconds remaining. Afro holding fast, but look at the spawn still coming in here for London. That's 3 players, and that is one of them going to go down to their own gunfight. Standy finds one, but finds another one of his teammates. Which way are these trades going to go? Looks like just about over towards RØKKR. London still spawning towards the back.
Oh, Standy, that's a big kill for him as well. That can put all the pressure back on London to try and make a move here. I think they're really going to. They don't have the bodies yet for it. I say that, they say that, and they win all the gunfights. I say that, and London completely wiped them out of it. Can London get this pressure in quickly enough? They need to try and get through this one as well, but Minnesota again, and it's attached in that kill feed one more time. Unfortunately, London have found the gap and have pushed through.
Oh,
Priest is going to go down as well. Afro, 23 and 15 so far, 4 streak on this game. I feel like we keep seeing him do this. Oh my goodness, Afro!
I mean, he's flying at them. He could just be sitting inside the point and soaking up that time, and he's like, nope. Now RØKKR. Can they hold Church down and make a game of this? Now they're around 50 points behind, Bryce.
Now Afro is just absolutely tearing through them, just not even stopping. He's teaching them the meaning of side cancel as Gizmo and Nasty combined as well. And it looked like a close game, but somehow London have caught fire. Afro now sitting in a church, waiting for this next wave of pressure. Gizmo's actually just killing him outside as well. Doesn't even matter for them.
Look at the streaks top left.
They can't get close.
They can't. It's been all Ravens on this rotation. That breaking power we talked about. They managed to find a way through, but ultimately, RØKKR are just about going to steady that tide of kills. Major Maniac, Nasty's behind him. This rotation this time around does belong to the Royal Ravens. It's a 10-point game.
Well, Nasty now needs to play his life. He knows attaches through the middle here, but the Ravens are here first. It's 15 seconds to win here for London. And Minnesota are trying to go for this pinch. This is everything, Tunt.
Yeah, he's got to go huge. They both have to defend from both sides. Gizmo finds the first one to attach. Priest and Major Maniac from the back, though, are going to be able to find these kills. Can the Ravens stay alive inside the middle? Afro finds 2. That's huge from him. Zero still surviving inside of the hill. Finds 1. Can't find the second. Here come the rest of the Ravens, though. 1 point away. The Royal Ravens get it done in 3. Fantastic game out of them.
It's
It is.
close.